many, many reasons. So the question then is, why do people eat? What are some of the reasons why people eat? What are some of the factors that contribute to the eating? Well, of course, there are many, many issues here. You could talk about people are hungry. People eat on cue, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's time to eat. It's 12 o'clock. Take a break, eat. We have all these kind of issues that we need to be aware of. There are some other things. We eat because of emotional states, right?
Yeah.
You're bored, you have a tendency to reach out for some food. You're depressed, food is a wonderful lifter for you, right? You had a big game and you won and you celebrate. How do you celebrate? It's always high calorie, tasty foods. And then you lost the game. Well, emotions are high, you're depressed, you're sad, you eat. Well, I remember this one lady, it was in Canada. She was telling me, she said, you know, it was cold. It was very cold up there. And I'm all by myself at home. And my husband is in Hawaii attending a dental convention. And I'm feeling very, very alone. I'm feeling cold. And I said to myself, why didn't he take me along? And my anger over the day begins to increase more and more and more until at night I finally burst into tears. This louse, why didn't he do something to make me feel being part of him? Here I'm all by myself. And so it's 11 o'clock at night. She's getting ready for bed. She's trying to get into her pajamas. She disrobes. And all of a sudden, she stands in front of that large mirror and she looks at her glorious self. And it's such a shock to her, what she sees. I mean, it's a naked truth. Yes, she has gained some weight and she's so shocked. She quickly turns the light off. That's right, that's what she did. And then the next thing she said to me, I went downstairs, I went to the refrigerator and I got myself my favorite ice cream. I got my favorite caramel syrup. I got my strawberries. I got my whipped cream and I topped it off with a maraschino cherry. And I was a happy trooper and I went to bed happy and satisfied. You see, food is a great pacifier.
Mm-hmm.
It settles many, many things.
Yep.
Until the next morning. The next morning, she has to face herself again. And she had sort of made a vow to herself, when he comes back in a week's time, I will have lost 1 to 2 pounds. And the vow is already broken, right?
Yeah.
Because of the emotions of the night before. So people eat for many, many different reasons. They're eating for missing out on love. They're eating because of anxiety. They're eating because of birthdays, right? It's always the wrong foods. I mean, when I say wrong foods, it's always the foods that put on the weight, right?
Yeah.
We do it when we have our children, we celebrate baptisms, we celebrate marriages with always, the biggest cakes that you can make, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then even at funerals, what happens there?
Same thing.
We use the foods that probably may have contributed to a premature death, who knows? So emotions are very, very important. And so it's very important for us to understand why we eat and begin to understand our emotions that are involved here.